Yeah, it's really weird. The guy who made Dungeons of Infinity made a deal with the ZeroRanger arrangement team and just replaced the entire OST with that. Weird. Is this the last track? Oh, weird. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because I selected it from... I think the last one I selected was the bottom, like I just selected all the MP3 files when I downloaded them from Bandcamp. I think it just started with the last one in the list, so it's fine. You get to hear The Sea is Returned. You need it. Honestly, I feel like it is probably like the most well-known song from this game. Like it or not, Donkey did put a lot of eyes on the game. It's very funny to me, though, that, where is it, Loser Kashiwagi? He didn't do a remake, he didn't do a remix of Impossible Orange, which is like the song that is almost straight up, like, a Cho-Ren Shah reference, like, that's his game. That's the game that he made. Or the game that he did music for, sorry, not the game that he made, you know what I mean. Because if you're not familiar with Impossible Orange, it's kind of a pseudo-remix of a song from Cho-Ren Shah, which is a game for the Sharp X6800, or 68000, sorry. And, one of the biggest inspirations for ZeroRanger. And they got the guy who did the music for that game to do a track for this Arrange album, but it wasn't the track that he did. It wasn't that specific track, which is funny. He did a video. He didn't do a video specifically on ZeroRanger. He did a bunch of, like, videos on indie games and stuff, which included ZeroRanger, I believe. Or no, was it just a ZeroRanger video? I don't remember. I haven't really watched Donkey in a while. I don't really care for him. But yeah, we're gonna play some Dungeons of Infinity today. I want to get the run back. Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, the recap video. I don't think he ever did like a full ZeroRanger video, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I believe he used that specific song, The Sea is Returned. What's good, Joe? Joe Q Public. Not to be confused with Joe R. Private. Oh, I don't think the music turns off until you're actually in the game. I think they did, so there was a new update since the last time I played this. It didn't really change, like, the balance of, you know, the Aghanim fight or anything like that. But I think they added... Did they add custom sprites? Hang on, what version am I on? I don't know, wait a minute. Or was it bonus items? Hang on. This should be version... Hang on. I need to make sure. I'm pretty sure I uploaded it. Like, this is the latest version of... This is probably stuff I should have done before. Yeah, no, this is from September 27th, so just a few days ago. Okay, this is the actual first track of the album now. You got a spoiler for the last track, you know, as much as you can spoil a music album. Because let me confirm, I think that is... Yeah, September 28th. That should be the latest one. 1.1.3. Yeah, we're good. We'll get into the game then, so we can not have the music overlapping. I thought they mentioned they added a bunch of custom character sprites, but maybe not. I think I'll just take the extra health to start. Okay, yeah, so you can turn off the music in the game, but it doesn't get off the menus. Make sure it's not too loud. I'm trying to get the music and audio in a good balance with each other. I don't want the music to be too loud either. Mind you, you should be listening to the ZeroRanger range OST, but... okay, that should be good. So now that I know what's going to happen here, I can actually play the game properly. And I don't have to worry about being blindsided at the end by having, you know, oh, I'll just bring a revival pendant and all that stuff. It'll be great. Also, apparently they are, the dev is working on version 2, and they mentioned specifically there might be a new final boss fight, so... I feel like everybody just kind of said, oh, the dev doesn't seem like he's ever going to change the final boss, and I think they read the statement he made about he just kind of rushed the final boss because he wanted the project to be done. They conflated that with him saying, I'm not going to change it for some reason. But I'm pretty sure the feedback about Aghanim has been heard. Because, like, that is easily the most popular... what's it called? Like, the most popular feedback thread on the Discord right now. It's the Aghanim fight. Oh, is this the female announcer for ZeroRanger? Nice. I didn't know that. I know Ebro does... he's specifically credited with screaming on one of the songs. I think he screamed ZeroRanger during one of the arrangements, which is great. I love that. There's the key. Also, I played a little, like, I got a win off stream, but I want to get one on stream. Also, apparently there are, in fact, illusory walls that I just completely did not catch on to. So I gotta rub up against suspicious spots. A lot of rupees this time, which is nice. Because the problem is, everybody was like, you know, oh, the dev's never going to change, it's going to suck forever. Like, it is the first or second week of release. You have to chill, you have to understand, making a game takes time. Like, yes, it's not in a great state. I'm not going to defend that final boss, but I'm also not going to be like, oh, well, the game immediately sucks, it's not worth playing. The dev is never going to change it. Because you read one offhanded comment. Yeah, I should probably upgrade sword. We got our fairy orb, so we should be good for healing for a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Moldorm thing was, again, just a quick little, like, he got the fight done, he wanted to move on and do more of the game, which is fair. It does suck that it is a little RNG based on whether or not you survive that fight. But, you know, game dev is hard. Apparently... Apparently dark rooms don't even exist if you turn off the lighting engine. I think there is a way to do that in, like, the INI files or something. So I'm just debating. Probably buy the bag. Yeah, you know what, fuck it, let's just buy the lamp. Because we'll probably get enough money by the time we get to the village. A lot of money rooms in this seat, actually. I attack the darkness. Okay, okay. You attack the darkness. Let me rub up against this wall now. Anyways, it's October. It is officially Skeleton Month. September doesn't really feel like it happened, honestly. It just kind of felt like, oh, September's here. Oh, September's gone. The seed is blessed by the entire Houlihan family. Because I feel like I've gotten, like, 3 different side rooms just full of blue rupees. Help, help, can't hit rat or snake. Help. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to a good friend last night. Or technically this morning, I think. Co-host is officially locked down. It's in read-only mode. No new posts can be made. We'll miss you, Eggbug. I still gotta back up. I think I want to grab a couple more posts that I made from there and put them on my website, but for now, I got a few months. Yeah, you can still like posts. It doesn't really do anything, but you can like them. That's one of the things I did like about co-hosts. Likes didn't really contribute to an algorithm. It was literally just an I like this button. Can I bomb this? No. Okay, that's not the letter guy. Also gotta keep an eye out for the game dev in jail. God, I do hope Nintendo doesn't go after him. Yum. It's kind of funny how, like, the best way to attack enemies is by swinging at their shield, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, when you think about it. Or at least enemies with a like a weapon that will deflect what you're attacking with, not the little dagger guys. Weird but good, why not? I'm not gonna go into the whole, you know, screed about impermanence and blah 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 online. You heard enough of that yesterday. But I'm gonna miss it. I'm not looking forward to the song and dance of having to start switching over to other social medias, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's kind of why I started up a little NeoCities, just so in case I want to do more, like, big posts. I can just have a place for big posts to live, because Blue Sky's not great for big posts. It was me making a website that's actually really? Right now it's literally just 100% recycled content from my co-host. But yeah. Actually, one thing I do need to do, apparently the gems you throw into the fountains, I think it's in the manual that it comes with. It does actually have a combo list for all of the gems. Where is it? Just bring it up on screen real quick. Yeah, it turns out these are actually static, the combos for the things here. So the black gems basically always get you a pendant of some kind, or if you get double black gem, that is a sword upgrade. So we'll keep that handy for later. But yeah, make a website. Just make stuff. Just make things. At the very least, if, you know, what's it called, if NeoCities goes down, we can at least back that up. because it has an export all data. Like, you can just throw it on your hard drive if you want to. 30 rupees for a chest could be nice. Or it could not be. Let's get a shield. Yeah, that's the other thing. I was saying yesterday how I'm literally just gonna do, like, HTML. Like, I think there's a tiny bit of CSS in the theme that I downloaded, so I just grabbed, like, a freely available theme. But, I'm not gonna worry about scripting or anything like that. I'm just gonna make shit. That's gonna do it. You're the letter guy. Ooh, antidote could be nice to have. Yeah, I'll pitch the arrows. Problem is then if I want to take the letter with me, that's a lot of money potentially. You know what? Let's pop the fairy orb because I kind of waste that anyways. Oh yeah, I guess you could just use a separate CSS file too. But like, I haven't even been using a rich text editor, it's literally just been like raw HTML. Which is kind of nice in a way. Just, I don't care if my site doesn't match W3 standards or whatever. I don't care if it doesn't work correctly on like a specific browser. Your browser can't render literally like the most basic HTML, then I'm sorry, I'm not supporting you. I'm sure there are already like markdown to HTML converters, like I'm almost positive that exists already. Or just, you know, rich text editors where you can just drag and drop text in, or, you know, put line breaks in paragraphs and not have to worry about actually putting in the tags. Apparently there are pushable blocks, but they are pretty rare, so I'm not going to go out of my way looking for them. Also just going to rub up against walls, check for hidden goodies. Because I'm learning more and more that it is gonna be real difficult to keep anything semi-permanent online. Wait, can I actually make that? Can I actually use those? Unless you shell out the money yourself, you're gonna have to accept that there's just gonna be pain. Oh my god, I can actually do this. Oh, they changed the sound. I think it used to be a Game Boy sound effect before. They gave it like a SNES font. Beverage. Yeah, compass. I'll drink one. We'll keep the other on the floor just in case I want it. Also, listening to the ZeroRanger soundtrack, I'm kind of reminded of the, I don't know what you'd call it, like, the bonus ending in Void Stranger, and this isn't gonna spoil the game, don't worry, it's just like a message from the developer, where they say, like, despite the fact that we are literally 24/7 available to be in contact with each other, we're, like, more disconnected than ever, and that kind of resonates with me. Yeah, we have tiny little boxes in our pockets that we can literally use to talk to each other and look up any information we want at, like, anytime. You can literally have a box in your pocket that connects to invisible waves in the air that can teach you anything you want, and we don't want to use it. It's not to say that, you know, phones should completely replace interacting with people and learning from, like, books and stuff or whatever, but... It's like going back even 20 years and thinking about that. Where technology was 20 years ago and what we have available to us now. This feels like it should be a secret. Can I quickly get down here? Do I have to go all the way around? I think I might have to go all the way around. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Man, doing this with just the white sword sucks. Like the basic one. Too early. That's one thing I have to pay real close attention to, like snap up any heart containers I can, because they're going to be important. Alright, this locks out after you go through. I don't think I had... Yeah, that was the only kinstone I had. Very rare to actually get the one matching kinstone. Looking at the corners here, see where I can go. Because Gibdos are easy to kill, they just have a lot of health. Skeletons are a little more annoying. I do wonder if it's like... if there are dead ends, if it means it is connected to a secret room or something. One thing I'm not entirely sure of. Because, like, you get rooms like this where it just kind of terminates abruptly and there's nothing really going on. There's a single pot. Is there a secret? Who knows? The red skeletons are a pain in the butt. As long as you keep them jumping, they can't throw the bone. Oh, hey, speaking of the funny box in my pocket, here's a phone call from... not my province, so I'm not picking it up. Ugh. Ugh. I hate it here. I literally got a call from Ohio the other day. Like, is this a meme? Are people actually telling the truth about Ohio? Like, I don't know anybody who lives in Ohio. Ohio has no business with me. Do not presume you have the right to speak with me, Ohio. You live in Ohio? Sounds dangerous. To say hi-oh. Well, I wish they wouldn't. Okay, so apparently I did find out another file. It feels like this does have a higher chance of getting cursed, but we have an antidote. Yeah, we'll just pop that now. I do kind of wish lit torches gave a little more light. Could you imagine if there was a curse in that one too? But yeah, I wanted to pop that curse off immediately, because if you open a treasure chest with money in it, that means you get nothing. Yeah, curses, like, I'm fine with curses. It's usually in your benefit to open a chest, but at the same time, it's not necessarily 100% safe. Also gives value to the pendant that nullifies curses if you find that. Which I'll probably end up picking up. It is funny seeing the mental gymnastics people will go back to defend the Aghanim fight. Like, oh, well, in older roguelikes it would be like this. And, okay, cool, but this isn't an older roguelike. Like, I've beaten NetHack, I've ascended a character in NetHack, and I can pretty objectively say that fight is not fun. You could at least Death Rod the Wizard of Yendor when he chases you. Or Death Wand, I should say, not Death Rod. Actually, let me rub some walls. If you're not familiar with NetHack, the objective is to get this Amulet of Yendor, which is completely useless. It's not really a good item or anything like that. But once you pick it up, it causes this dude called the Wizard of Yendor to start coming after you for the rest of the game. And he's kind of a huge pain in the ass, actually. He's always following you. You can't permanently get rid of him, but if you hit him with a Wand of Death, it temporarily kills him. It's 100% fresh start every time. There's no meta progression. Because once you get the amulet, then you have to run all the way back up the dungeon that you cleared, and then there's also bonus stuff after you get to the top. You have to go through the astral planes, or the elemental planes, and then the astral plane, I should say. I also love when people are like, oh, meta progression has no place in roguelikes. Like, technically NetHack did have meta progression. If you want to get real pedantic about it, there were bones files. You could, in fact, interact with other people, because that was why it was called NetHack, because it was networked. So you could find a dead body of a character you had played previously, or another character on the network that had died, and you can take their items. They have a much higher chance of being cursed, but you can take them. I love there's a range of Raven Machine March or whatever it's called. Yep, uncursing exists. Nope, what am I doing? I'm facing the wrong way. I think a lot of people, they see something in another game, like maybe a more formative game, and they just assume, well, everything has to be like that, because it was like that in that game. Like, no, not necessarily. Actually, can I block? I feel like I should be able to block bones with the shield. Let's see if I take a lot of damage in these rooms or something. Like having the option. Debating if I want to go back and buy those bombs, because I don't really use a ton of them. I never played Angband. Like, I played Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, but I didn't get, like, into a ton of the old, like, ASCII-style roguelikes. Alright, I don't have the sword that breaks pots yet. Yeah, Slay the Spire, Rogue Legacy. I would say probably, like, I think Rogue Legacy was probably the game that introduced a lot of people to, like, the idea of a roguelike. Yeah, screw it. And then Dungeons of Dreadmore was a lot of people's introduction to more traditional style roguelikes. Well, Dungeons of Dreadmore was a lot more traditional, but I don't feel like it quite got the mass appeal that, what's it called? That Rogue Legacy did. Dreadmore also had its own share of problems. Apparently they are doing, like, something going forward, though. Like, they're planning something, because there was a mailing list update where they talked about how they were going to be doing something Dreadmore related. I don't know what. Also, damn, we're running floor 4, floor 5. I think this is the highest lamp. I think this is the strongest it gets. It's pretty good. Hopefully they fix some of the crashing bugs in Dreadmore, because that's kind of the one of the big things that really puts me off of replaying the game. Crashes just kind of happen sometimes, so you kind of have to save scum. Oh no, for sure, like, Dreadmore was like... I would say Dreadmore is what you would consider the first modern, but still classic roguelike, but a lot of people don't really like the kind of turn-based style of gameplay, at least from Dreadmore. A lot of people prefer more action stuff. And so Rogue Legacy kind of paved the way for a lot of stuff like, you know, Dead Cells, Binding of Isaac, that kind of thing. Alright, was Binding of Isaac before or after Rogue Legacy? I think it was before, right? Yeah, I think I mixed them up. Pretty sure Isaac was first. It's like, I always forget the Flash Isaac exists. Oh, jeez. Any of you guys got a shock-proof sword in there? Oh yeah, well, Spelunky's a little harder to nail down. Also, God, this mix of Showtime is so good. Or, what is it called? Unending? Unstopping? I know this is the run-up to Unstopping. Actually, no, this is the run-up to Unstopping. Binding of Isaac was 20. Okay, so the first Spelunky then, that would have been like 2009, I think, so... Spelunky predated a lot of it. Apparently I missed a key somewhere. Not here. Huh? Oh, I probably gotta cut a bush somewhere. Oh, that'd be sick if they put in the arranged tracks of Black Onion. Honestly, I'll be honest. It'd just be sick to get Black Onion. I've been waiting so long for that. Okay, I'm not seeing any cuttable vines, though. Am I avoiding? I must have just missed it completely. Oh, you know what? My mind always thinks this is the way back, because I'm so Zelda-pilled. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. We got some paths. I'm smart. Actually, wasn't there... Oh, no, I think that was the last floor. I was going to say there was a pedestal that we passed by. I think it was a blue. We know nothing about Black Onion. Apparently, I think people are saying it's going to be the hard mode, but I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case. What is this one? Palm Rod? This one can be good, but you gotta spend a lot of your magic for it. And you also have to spend 170 rupees for it, so there's a bit of an opportunity cost behind that. If I got that for free, maybe, but I would want to have, like, the Ring of Wealth, I think. Which now I'm finding these magic ups. I feel like they signed on to say, like, yeah, we're gonna do Black Onion before they realized how much work Void Stranger was gonna be. Yeah, this is the track I was talking about. This is the one that is the remix, pseudo-remix of the track from ZeroRanger, which Loser Kashiwagi did not do. I'm still half expecting Black Onion to somehow tie in with Void Stranger. Like, you beat Black Onion in ZeroRanger, then something happens in Void Stranger if you own it. But it's also going to be its own standalone mode. I could see them doing that. That'd be hilarious. Oh no, Void Stranger is so fucking good. Like, I'm not going to talk about anything that happens in it, but... yeah, between that and ZeroRanger, System Erasure games are just pretty much on my play immediately list from this point on. I hate this dang bat that is hanging out over there. Because they make a good video game, as it turns out. I'll close my Discord behind my window, because I just see Keen stuff pop around. I don't like it. Yeah, I love that. The guy's wife who was playtesting the game's like, is that... am I really just gonna be testing these again? Could you, like, add more? And then reluctantly added a second game, basically, to it. Is that a green one that I have? No, it's blue. Definitely gonna bag upgrade. Gotta get that bag. Oh, whoops. Is this a closed door? Damn it. I wanted to loop back around and check the rest of that area, because I don't think I'm done. Maybe I am. Is there a door? Oh no, there isn't a door here. Yeah, it's just a one achievement game. There's really no point in playing it. Like, you get it as soon as you start. Super easy. Easiest platinum of my life. No, I guess that's it. Unless there's like a secret wall bombable. Meanwhile, ZeroRanger is the hardest, well, not the hardest platinum, but it only has the one achievement, but you get it at, like, the very end of everything. Do I want to buy the quiver? I don't even have the bow yet. No, I'm not going to buy the quiver. Oh yeah, there was a door here. I was right. Ain't got no point to the game. You just experience the cycle of samsara. Ooh. Is this the curse protection? No, this is a revival pendant. Grab this guy. Don't want to buy that. I think I'm gonna hold off on the gloves. Because the village is coming up soon, and I want to try and save up a bit of cash. Like, we're gonna get a good amount of money from the village. Actually, maybe I should just buy it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. It's a defense up, and then it upgrades to more defense and attack power. That'll help out if we don't get a lot of sword upgrades. If you asked me what was going to be my top game of 2023, I would not have answered this, like, little Sokoban style game. It's not really Sokoban. Like, it has elements. There's block pushing, but that's kind of it. It's a Sokoban, like... is the key door? I think it was up here, because I got the key here, then it loops back around, so it probably is around this way. Up here. Sokoban and friends, yeah. God, was the key door just in the main room? No. Oh, no, here it is. I think I remember, because I was doing this whole loop around and getting lost. Might as well grab these arrows while I have the inventory space. I'm glad that Ty's enjoying ZeroRanger now. I remember the first time he played it, he wasn't huge on the whole thing at the end. Which can be bad if you're, you know... It can be rough if you're playing games just for the story and you're not really, like, looking at it from the brain of a shmup player. Alright, these guys extend their hitbox when they jump. You simply need to play the game. You simply need to adopt the brain style of a shmup player where you care about scoring. That's the only thing that matters. The 1cc is what's important. Not material goods. Not the amount of continues you have. I think the thing for me for System Erasure games, and I'm obviously not going to talk about any specific things, because a lot of people probably have not played Void Stranger and should play Void Stranger. They do the storytelling in a way that keeps you really invested. Because it's rarely just like, okay, here's some more text, okay, here's some more, you know, gameplay, here's some more text. Like, it's a lot more in-depth. Okay. So first I want to see if these MFers got a pendant of wealth. They do not. Oh, this is the rupee. Oh, no, that's the fire rod. Oh, no, they do have a pendant of wealth. So we'll grab that first, and then we'll do all the side stuff. Ideally, I can grab another 20 before doing that turn-in for the quest. Okay, just 10 more. Oh yeah, GDQ, unfortunately, it's like kind of in the category of Outer Wilds. It's being one of those games where it's just like, no, really, I can't really tell you anything about why this game is so good. You just kind of have to trust me that the game is good. I'd really not get 3 more rupees. Yeah, that's another thing. I think a lot of people, like... I think that's a good way to put it. It's like, System Erasure games, they are mean to the player in a way that is fair, if that makes sense. Like, they punch back against the player, but not in a way that is just specifically to fuck with the player. If that makes sense. Alright, let's get some cash here. Damn! Extra 40 rupees from that one. I think that's another thing. Yeah, a lot of people have watched, you know, game design essays on YouTube and think they're game designers now. You know, did you get your opinion from a YouTuber? A lot of people probably watched Ego Raptor talk about Mega Man X, and then watching him play a game now is painful because he just complains about all the shit he was saying was good game design in that video. Alright, I gotta get the donut book. Because I think a lot of people think that any kind of pushback against the player is bad. And like, it can be fine to have the game be a little mean to you. Yeah, that's the other thing, like, if you want to be on the side of games being art, then you also have to accept that games are not always going to be like, oh, you can never permanently mess up something, it's always going to be nice to you, or you can never mess up anything. It's over here. Like, La Mulana is one of the good examples, I think, of being mean to the player. Because it's really easy to die in that game. You just round a corner, or you step on, you know, a barely telegraphed touch plate, and you're just fucking dead. But the thing is, when you die in La Mulana, it's rarely ever in a situation where, like, you've lost a ton of progress, you know? Like, you can always go back to a save point at any time you want to. You were told many times, like, you are in these ancient ruins. These ruins are designed to kill you. It's not like it's just some, like, haha, tee-hee. And again, like, you have the Holy Grail, you can always warp around. Powder. Well, like, in the first game, it's possible to miss it for a bit. In the second game, it's literally part of the tutorial area, if I remember correctly. Like, you just get it. I guess you could skip that if you wanted to, but if you somehow skip that, then you probably end up skipping a lot of stuff in the game. You would probably have a hard time with La Mulana in general. And that's okay, like, a game doesn't have to be for everybody. Like, a lot of people think Cruelty Squad is really cool, even though objectively it's like, it's a really weird and sometimes mean game. Because it does so much, like, it just does so many unique things on its own. And I think people respect that. Alright, nice. Pennant of Wealth, paying off. Alright, I wonder if I just keep the Pennant of Wealth. Probably just keep it for a bit. Actually, let me check the... I don't know if they sell heart containers in the village. I want to get the magic cape, that's really good. Okay, we'll definitely grab a heart container, grab a bag up. Probably buy the green kinstone just to have a better arrangement of colors. Well, there's a couple of chests I missed here. There's the drunk guy, and then there's the river chest. Oh no, there's this chest and the drunk guy chest and the other one. Max bag at level 6 though, that's really good. Right, it's down here. Milk. I was just trying to mostly get the Pendant of Wealth before opening any of these chests, because if there's money inside of them, you get more by doing that. Also gotta check this. Yeah, we got enough space for the wishing disc. If you bring this down to the dwarf town, then you get free upgrades, basically. I don't remember if it's always upgrades or sometimes it can be money. Yeah, like there's so many good games that aren't necessarily nice to the player, and I feel like people don't really think about that enough. And yeah, sometimes you're just not in the mood for a difficult game. Like sometimes you don't want to, you don't want to play Dark Souls and be told you died over and over and over again. And that's totally fine. But I think a lot of people are too willing to write off a game as, like, objectively bad because they didn't like a thing about it. Alright, let me consult my handy-dandy chart here. So we have a black. We can get any of the pendants we want. I don't remember which color the curse resist is. Just seeing if I can get, what can I get here? I have a pink one. Green, what'd that get me? Use these ones. So I think the white one would get me the Pendant of Revival, which is alright, but kind of becomes useless at the end. So I haven't really been paying attention to secrets. It'll be nice to tell what they are. What does white and white get me? I think that's the rupee pendant. Oh no, that's a bow. Do I want to get a bow? Yeah, I'll take a free bow. And then pink and green would get me a magic potion. Incredibly great. Also, for all the people that say, like, oh man, I love indie games, I love games that aren't AAA, then they are barely willing to go off the beaten path at all. I wonder what happens if I buy a second bow. Can I get silver arrows? I'll just buy them out. Does anybody know if you get a second bow if that just upgrades it? I don't think there's an upgrade for the bow. I'm pretty sure it's just arrows. Like, I will continue saying my game of the year 2022 was Ast Libra, which is a game that, by all accounts, is really janky looking and has a bunch of, like, free-use assets between the music and the sprites. And yet it does everything so well, like, there's so much passion put into it that I can't not recognize it. buy the Wealth Ring? Probably not. Yeah, Fear and Hunger is another one of those games that kind of entered the public consciousness thanks to, you know, iPatchWolf's video on it, but it's good. Like, it's good that people are exposing themselves a little bit more. Because you don't just want to live in an echo chamber. You want to expose yourself to new stuff. I'm debating if I should buy a potion. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should probably buy, like, Health Magic. Because we will need healing up until we get to the final boss. It's just after that point it becomes useless. I still gotta play more Tales games. I have Vesperia and Braziria, and I know Vesperia is considered a little bit of an old one by now, but I started the series with Symphonia. I'll be fine. I'll live. Yeah, that's the thing, like, it has a lot of, like, programmer art, but, like, if you can look past that, if you're willing to accept that, yes, the art is not going to be AAA quality, you're gonna find a fantastic game. Also, I have criticisms about some of the writing, I'm not gonna defend that. One of the things that shows a lot is when you can really enjoy something, but at the same time understand that you have criticisms with it, too. Probably the cracked walls. Yeah. Let him alone? Oh, damn. I was gonna say, we're pretty overdue for a curse. Oof. Okay, kill enemies, that's not too bad. Has the dev... Okay, so I was talking about that earlier. I don't think the dev has ever said that they are sticking to their guns. Because they announced that they're going to be working on version 2 of this. Like, they've gotten enough bugs fixed that they're confident calling this, like, stable now. And they said that version 2 it might have a new final boss, so I think a lot of people just took the dev statement on, they kind of rushed the final boss as a quick little, one and done thing. And people just took that to say, like, oh, the dev is not going to change it. Like, no, they just wanted to get the game finished and done. So, okay, free ice rod, a free iPad. So I would expect to see a new final boss in version 2 whenever it comes out. Might not be for a few months, but still, I don't think that the dev ever said, I'm not changing it. Because I was reading through the Discord, I was reading through the dev's official post that they had made there, and I could not find a single time they said, I'm not changing the final boss. But yeah, that's another thing where it's good to get the information for yourself. Don't just take what you hear about things as gospel. Is this the money one? No, it's the fire rod. Problem is, right now I've kind of got my magic cape as my magic user. If I want to do that. Yeah, like, try stuff for yourself. It's a great segue. Try stuff for yourself, try out new things. You might not like them, but that's fine. You don't have to like everything, just expose yourself to more stuff. Even if you read everything about this game, oh, it's terrible, I don't like it. If you're really curious about something, figure it out for yourself, give it a try. You might end up loving it. You don't have to like everything that everybody else likes. Ah. Can I kill these guys yet? No, I know one of the sword upgrades lets you do that. I think it might be the blood sword. Yeah, randomizers are great. Oh jeez. Watch out for that Beamos. Right, the beams are really powerful. It's melon time. Oh, there's a lot of vocal songs on this album, I love it. Oh, that's Ebro. No, that's Ebo. Oh no, that's Ebro, sorry. It's Ebo and Ebro, which is very confusing. That's him screaming ZeroRanger in the back there. What's up here? Oh, another Zora Pond. I don't think I picked up any new gems since then, did I? Yeah, it's just the pink and the green one. Yeah, I want to play more of those Tales games. I want more time. Because the problem is, long-form RPGs like that can be real risky, like if I want to stream them, because if they're not super engaging to watch, I find like, it's not that it's a waste of time, but it can be kind of rough. Because I stream because I like interacting with folks. I like showing off stuff to people, and if people aren't really feeling it, if people aren't watching or whatever, then it's like, I'd probably just prefer to play it on my own. How much damage did these guys do? Grace's F. Did that already come out? I feel like I've seen people talk about Tales of Grace's F before. Or is it just getting like ported to a modern platform or something? On the PS3? Whoop. Okay, get a little bit of space. Holy shit. But yeah, I gotta sit down and play Berseria and Vesperia at some point, because I've got those both in my Steam library. Bought those like 4 years ago and I still haven't touched them. I'll pick this up for later, I guess. Eh. This is bringing my one nuke in this room. I know I have the ice rod, but like I said, I'm saving that. Oh yeah, they got the bow too. I got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Nothing in this room. At least not with all the dudes in it. ZeroRanger. I wonder if Ebo did any songs on this album. Bing. I'm excited to hear whatever they're working on for the next project for System Erasure. Because they have a single image on their website of some weird obscured logo that just says coming soon, and I'm very curious. Yeah, might as well buy a bomb bag. Nice. I was gonna say we got doubled our income, but we actually got more because we have the Pendant of Wealth, so that would be a nice extra 12 rupees for free. Alright. So this is not Moldorm, this is Lanmala. I should probably... We can hold off on Lollipop, actually. Save that until I need it. Because if I'm nice, I'll be able to do it without actually needing to consume healing items. But yeah, someday I'll get into the Tales games. I have too many friggin' RPGs to play. That's the problem. I keep accumulating more video games. Like, I still gotta finish Visions of Mana, I still gotta do... I wanna play more Romancing Saga, I wanna play Minstrel Song. I'm kinda tempted to restart my playthrough of the original... Not the original Romancing Saga 2, but the first remaster. Also, Smooth Land Millennium Joy. Oh, jeez. Oh, what am I doing? I remember as a kid finding Tales of Fantasia because they released the translation patch for it, and I couldn't get it to run on ZSNES because it would always crash, and I don't think I could use an S90X. I think my computer wasn't strong enough at the time for it, so I just remember fantasizing like, oh man, this game's gonna be so fucking cool. It's got voice acting on the Super Nintendo, it's so good. And, you know, for its time it was really cool, it's just that now it's a little rough to play. Could you play the SNES version co-op? I didn't realize that was possible. I just want to kill these guys immediately. Actually, I can reflect the shots now. I have the mirror shield. Oh, these guys, though. Fuck these guys. Oh my god. Worst dudes. Worst dudes in A. Oh, it was like equipment rings. I wonder if I can reflect beams with a mirror shield. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can, actually. I don't want to test it because those beams do a good chunk of damage. Oh, no, I'm just talking about the original original Super Nintendo of Tales of Fantasia. I wasn't aware that was a co-op option. Go. Oh, right, you have to let go of it. It was awkward. Excuse me, excuse me. Before I step on the teleport tile, I want to continue exploring this, because that one's blocked off. There was a door here. Weird, they're not flashing when I hit them. A lot of teleport tiles in this floor. Okay, I can grab the chest down here. The little healing, like, beverages are nice because they stack up. I don't know, food stacks. Just, oh no, that is the automated turret. Okay. Only had, I think the next level sword lets me kill the turrets. I remember, of all things, like, the Final Fantasy games on the Super Nintendo had a co-op option. Like, you could divide roles in battle based on the controls you had plugged in. I think they did that for a while. I think they did that to, like, Final Fantasy IX on PlayStation. Anything down here? Oh no, that's blocked off. What a like weird but kind of cool idea. be shockproof. I can't get shocked by those guys anymore. I think it's like the Dragon Sword gives you shockproof, the Long Sword lets you break pots. And then I think the next one is Blood Sword that lets you destroy turrets and stuff. That's me in the corner. I think these fireballs you can reflect if you have a mirror shield, but I don't really want to test it, just in case. Hey, wait a minute, my pen didn't tell me there was a secret. I guess these don't count. Oh, secrets on secrets. This is the one that gives you more healing every pickup, I believe. Yeah. Or you can just buy spare keys, huh? Yeah, the fact that you can only get grade points at the very end, like, I kind of get why they did it, because a lot of them were a little cheaty. But it would be cool to at least get some upgrades mid-playthrough. Because this is any source of healing, including hearts, I believe. So it's quite strong. Problem is, it's one of those items that becomes useless in the final boss. I mean, all the items become useless. The only items that become useful for the final boss, which is kind of why a lot of people don't like it, it's heart containers. That's it. That's the only useful thing. Like, getting up to that point, you know, you want to use all your items, but at that point it's like... kind of wasted. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that, actually. Maybe I should have saved some money for weapon upgrades. Pendants are good, but having too many of them can be rough. Apparently the dev is also going to be working on situations where you get teleported inside like a mob of enemies. Give you like more of a buffer so you don't immediately get manhandled. Oh, sorry. I forgot that was in this game. Actually, I was gonna say this song feels like it's very, is this Milky Possum? Oh no. Because I know the composer for Picayune Dreams did an arrange for this album. This felt very Picayune Dreams coded, but I guess this isn't it. Oh, there's the good shield. Damn. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bought that health pendant. It's alright, there'll simply be 200 rupees inside this box. Yeah, Picayune Dreams apparently won the Best Game Maker Game Award recently, or they won one of them, which was really cool. That's another game I gotta play a little more of. It's not like a super long game or anything, it's like... That's how I would sell it, is like, it's a survivor's game with an actual plot. And way less emphasis on, you know, playing for 50 hours so you can unlock everything. It's like a lot shorter comparatively. Which is nice. I don't really want to have to play every single Survivor's like forever. I like shorter games. Like, I still have to do the bonus boss fights and such, but I've done, like, the full ending and all that. Is there anything else in here? This one, there's more. Alright, now the million-dollar question of where did the key door go? Oh, right, it was behind the crystal switch. Yeah, no, understandable. I've been up for a while and I still fuck up words. I don't really have an excuse. Actually, now that I have the health pendant, I probably should be a little more careful about going to pick up stuff off the ground. For like healing items, little heart pickups. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, sure. Not quite a golden shield level, but... Oh, here we go. Thank you, Mr. Houlihan. Wonder what he's up to these days. Yeah, you know what? I should probably go back and buy that, actually, just in case there's gonna be a walkout door. Although, I don't know if I can teleport back, actually. Did I take a teleporter? Yeah, I've played a couple games published by Two Left Thumbs. They've been pretty solid. I remember their names from, like, Keymailer and stuff. I've gotten a couple of their things here and there. Dead Estate's really cool. Yeah, that's another game I want to revisit once the final update comes out. Kind of like an isometric Isaac-like. I really like the trailer theme, but I don't think it actually appears anywhere in the game, which kind of feels like a waste. Defensive-wise, we're pretty good. Yeah, this basically just blocks everything that is ranged. The comically large shield. Just me dual-wielding the doors in Dark Souls 3. Actually... Oh, you know what? This is probably like the final teleporter room or something. That door up there. Yeah, I think the last time I played Dead Estate was before they added the Resident Evil thing. But I'll probably just wait on the final update to jump into that. That's another thing. I feel like people are too, like, accustomed now to devs just adding a ton of post-launch support after the fact. Like, it's really cool if you can, but I think a lot of people are starting to think now, like, oh, if you don't do any post-launch, like, new content, do you really care about your game? Like, it's hard, dude. It is so hard to make all this shit. For free, too. Because, like, yes, obviously you want to support your game, make sure that there's no bugs going on. But I think a lot of people are very expectant that new stuff gets added in for free. A lot of work. It's a lot of work, and oftentimes you're doing it basically for free, so you're actually operating at a loss, because that's time you could be working on new stuff. Well, that's good, Scruffo. We're playing some Dungeons Infinity. I want to do a run back. So I streamed this last week, but I got a little waylaid by, not Ganondorf, Aghanim. The final boss in this game, which not really good. But at least we know ahead of time we want to stack as many heart containers as we can. Oh god. That's maybe too many wizards. I like the lighting, though. Alright, I don't have the blood sword. I don't think I need to even bother with this, honestly. Can I actually... Okay, no, it doesn't reflect. I was kind of curious to see if I could, like, one-shot them or something. Magic missile! It's wizard time, motherfucker! Nice. I think at this point I might just hoard money and try and save it for sword upgrades. Oh, right, I forgot. There have been so many non-tagged secret rooms that the pendant has been going off. Oh yeah, no, you don't have to justify it. I'm not about to be like, oh, well, you haven't been to my stream in a while, what happened? Why don't you go to my stream? Yeah, I've seen Ash's 2063 a couple times on, like, random, you know, Doom-related things. That's another community that just gives you so much for free. Doom. I think at this point, like, Doom and Doom 2 and all the WADs you need to run pretty much anything are, like... Technically, you don't even need them, because you could just use the free Doom WADs at this point. Like, you don't even need to buy Doom anymore. But it's like... You know, pay like $5, however much those games cost now. You get access to basically everything the GZ Doom and the Doom modding community has made. Actually, I probably shouldn't hit you that way. Right, they're vulnerable for such little amount of time. Oh, right, the blue bars drain your magic. I forgot about that. It's kind of cool seeing, like, the commercial stuff they're doing in, like, GZ Doom now, because obviously building off just, like, raw Doom, it can be kind of tricky and limiting. Oh, I don't actually have... I should have bought that spare key. It goes over blocks, huh? I'm very curious. Like, even just recently, if you owned, I think, any copy of Doom on Steam, like, you got the full update to the new engine, and, like, the new episode that they added in. Fire Orb. Yeah, they changed the engine for the new Doom. I think it's not in Unity anymore. Because I think they used to use, like, a port to Unity for Doom. The new expansion is cool. I feel like they may have gone a little too ham, and admittedly, maybe it's just because I'm, you know, too proud to take it off Ultraviolence, but some of the difficulty in the new episode felt a little artificial. Like, a lot of times when it's just a hallway that literally populates full of Arc Vials or whatever in the final map. Look, I'm just so used to playing an Ultraviolence. You can't take it away from me. Actually, I haven't seen any Kinstone pedestals in a while. I wonder if the sky is returned, or the sea is returned. If that's gonna become kind of the new, the Flandre Scarlet theme equivalent for this, for ZeroRanger fans. people heard a remix of it without even realizing it was from a video game. Actually, these are going to be very healthy. Yeah, what is this one? Ooh, this is the Curse immunity. That one's also really good. We can afford both. I definitely want the immunity pendant because that is great. I don't have to worry about opening curses anymore. Yeah, we'll just buy that now, I think. Just walk in here and pitch it at some dudes. Alright, definitely want that. Now we can just pop these chests open, not have to get scared. Nice. I know Sigil apparently was also really hard for people playing in Ultraviolence. It's one of those tricky things where I don't have, like, quite as much experience that people, like, you know, run pistol starts, nightmare, full runs of the campaign or whatever. Oh yeah, I might just pistol start Plutonia for fun on Nightmare. It'll be fun. Fun little way to spend the morning. I can't do that. It's a lot of dudes. I guess I could just use the ice rod for free and then dump it. But yeah, this is a magic cape situation for sure. Oops. They're so mad, but they don't know what to be mad at. I think they did nerf the magic cape a little bit, so it's not quite as strong now. Yes, definitely. The heart rod is really good. I think this is the rupee. Yeah, this is the rupee rod. You can get a lot of money with that. But we're pretty late in the run that it wouldn't give me like a huge edge or anything like that. I've decided I'm not going to fuck with this room. If I had a one-shot on the wizards, maybe I would do it, but I don't. Blocked, none of you were free of sin. I haven't been using my arrows much. Woo. I don't remember. The arrows one-shot these guys, actually? No, it does not. Whatever, I'll do it. Such a good song. I remember, I think, one run I was doing of this, I bought the immunity pendant, and then I got cursed like 3 times on the same floor. Which was a little silly, but I'm glad I did buy that. Wizards? Interesting. Thought for sure there were going to be enemies there. Oh, I bet you can't walk right to the right a little bit. I bet you can't do it. I bet you can't. Oh, I was hoping to get the other guy. Oh well. Alright, probably get the crystal switch. I wonder if I can bring orbs downstairs. Like, granted we're going to the dwarf town, but still. I'm gonna try it. So we're almost at the end of the stage, I think. The problem is you get a stack of orbs and then it feels like you want to wait forever to use them. Nah, none for me, thanks. Could get a free top off with the... Not really free, but you know what I mean. Could get a top off with the other thing, but I don't really want to. Alright, so... There is a very in-depth secret to the Dwarf Mining Town. But it's very difficult. Because first of all, you need to know this secret exists. This little pond is your only real hint to it. And then you get a bunch of numbers for a treasure map. What'd it do? I'm actually gonna just screenshot this, slap it in Discord real quick, so I have it for later. If you've gone... Actually, I think I showed this off last time I streamed it. There is a sussy little secret down by the exit. Of course, it's the one color I don't have. You're like, huh, that's weird. There's a locked door over there. Why is there a locked door? Nope. Right, there's holes down there. Imagine dying in Dwarf Town. I do hope they update Dwarf Town to maybe give you like a weapon shop, because it would be nice for runs where you don't really get a lot of weapon upgrades. So, huh, that's weird. A secret door is near. Also, I want to point out, it didn't even show my pendant going off there. So I remember finding that last time, and I was like, huh, that's strange. Well, as it turns out, there's a secret door there, too. They're secret doors, plural. I'm not sure which one this is. Back here? I don't actually remember where that secret door is located. First I want to go turn in the fairy disc, or whatever it's called, the wishing disc. Nice. I think this is the one that gives me rupees, yeah. Shops can show up even at the very, very end, so it's important to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't actually know where that secret wall is considered. So I think I checked that little sconce another time that wasn't there. This just leads to the other one. I don't know what's that. Well, for now I can show off what the big secret here is. How much? 16, okay. So 10 would be a bit of a waste. I'm actually curious, is it... I think actually buying less is more efficient in terms of money. Buy a couple packs of 4. Alright, so we got some numbers earlier. What do they mean? Well, if you look at the secret rooms like a clock, be easy to show once I'm actually in there. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong area. Gotta be over here. So if you look at the secret rooms like a clock, you can divide it into 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So with that in mind, you simply take the numbers on the sign from earlier, and you bomb those walls in succession. So it's 10, 7, 9. So 12, 11, 10. Wait. Oh no. Or is it starting from this room? Because that would be 10. So 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I think this would be it. So 10 was the first one. 7. Then 9. And then 8. And then 7. Yeah, this is 7. And then 4. 3, 4. This is why you need a lot of bombs, by the way. And then we need 5. Hope I'm doing this right. Then 3. So bang in the middle. And then 2. And then 2 again. And then 11. So you need a lot of bombs. Don't try and do this if you don't have a good stock of bombs and or can't buy money for them. Then we got 1. And then 8. It's a pretty in-depth secret. And then finally, we got 12, which has already been opened because I did that earlier. So here's the thing, if you fuck it up, you'll still open secret paths to different rooms, it's just that they don't lead anywhere. I think there is a bonus path that does have some additional goodies, but you have to spend more bombs to get there. But yeah, if you just try and like guess, you'll end up nowhere. I'm not sure about this secret door. Where is this one? Is it just the flame thing? Not that. Be up here? Not sure what's pointing me at with the secret room. I'm kind of curious now. Look at a nice amount of arrows. Because I think I remember trying to bomb outside the bomb store. I don't think it worked. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, that's nothing. This would just lead back to the other room, so it wouldn't be that. I checked by the fairy fountain, I checked down there. Unless it's like back here, maybe? The only other place I could think of would be... Yeah, there it is. Okay, more gems. Oh god, we have too many. The good thing is there's always a Zora pond here, too. Just have to walk this over. My bag just completely full of gemeralds. Yeah, the gem bag does have a limit. You can stack same colored gems, but it's still, like, only 6. And then the rest will go into your inventory, so... except this isn't a Zora fountain. Is there a Zora fountain on this floor? I'm pretty sure there is. Hold on. You stay there. I think it might be... Is it up here, actually? Oh, yeah, it's over here. I remember now. Because then you can bomb this part in the workshop. I think there's more gems, even. Yep. There's no shortage of gems on this floor because, you know, dwarves. Do I have 2 black ones, actually? That'd be nice. I could get a sword upgrade. No, I don't have any black ones. I don't know that I could really upgrade. I guess I could try and see. Do I have... Because there's a blue one. If there's a white one, I can get a... Or no, it's a blue and a green one. I could do an armor upgrade. I believe this is the right one. Blue and green. Yeah, this should be an armor upgrade. They're all... And then yellow... Not particularly high value. If I can get 2 reds, that's a heart container. Or if I can get... Is there blue? Because there's 1 red. I can get a couple rods with this, but nothing really incredible. I don't remember. What was the one I pitched over here? Was this a white one? Oh no, I threw it by the exit. Right. If I can get 2 reds, that's a heart container, which would be nice. No, that was a white one, so I can get... Not much. I can get some rings. I'm pretty good on items, I think. I can hang on to this in an emergency in case there's a good item on floor 11 or 12 to buy. I don't know if this gets affected by your Pendant of Wealth. I think it's 12 every time. I think it might be 10, yeah, I think you might get 10, so I think it might be affected. We'll just use this. I'm just looking at my combo list, and there's nothing really great that I'm wanting here. Maybe like a blue and pink would be good. That's a red one. There's not really a lot of great options I have here, aside from some healing. I could roll pink and yellow for 3 stacks of random beverage, so maybe I'll just do a couple of those. Should I hold off, just in case you can accidentally throw too many? Waste them. Because the drinks are always random, you don't get to pick which one you get. Three hearts. What is this one? That one's also 3 hearts. Okay, these are all 3 hearts, so... It is more because we have the red pendant, but yeah. I don't think we need that much healing. Let's drop this. Actually, no, I'll take a sip and then drop it. Nope. Oh my god, stop, please. Okay. Okay, we did it. Should we have a light blue? Yeah, nothing really great that I can trade for at this point with the gems. I'll hang on to it just in case, the off chance I get like another red one or something and I can make a heart container. These ones are also not super valuable. We'll just drop these. Nope. Actually, we can just keep it in there for now. We'll worry about that later. Okay. We have done pretty much all the meta stuff here in Dwarf Town, I think, so let's move on. Just trying to think, have I missed anything? I know I can buy some more bombs, but I would like to try and save some money in case I need to buy a sword upgrade. Or in case I get the option to buy one. Another gold one, of course. apparently they are planning on adding multicolored kinstones to reduce the odds of either... I think one of my runs I found like 8 blue kinstones, and then that was the one color pedestal that never showed up. Because I think it's just pure RNG, like there is no weighting at all, so... Thank God, these guys are one-shots. I remember when I streamed this, I think these guys were 2 hits, and it made them such a huge pain in the ass. I also don't think I had the mirror shield, so I couldn't even block these fireballs. I'm down here now. Okay, immediately slam dunk this. Because remember, by the end of the game, heart containers are the only upgrade that matters. I'll save you for later. God, that area's kind of rude. We don't have any keys yet. Is there anything up here? Not from where I can get to. I kind of want to... I mean, I've kind of wanted to upgrade my computer for years now, but prices have been so ridiculous on a lot of stuff. I think they've smoothed out now. I'm just debating, like, should I wait for Black Friday? Is that really a thing? Alright, I can just kill these guys. Because it's actually possible to buy video cards now and not have them immediately scalped by Bitcoin miners. Or whatever cryptocurrency they're trying to peddle now. I think most people have finally realized, oh, this is all bullshit, huh? The power. And then CPUs and all that stuff, obviously that's a lot easier to get now. Because I kind of want to play Deadlock and not have it run at like 10 FPS in a team fight. Game is fun. I played a lot of Super Monday Night Combat back in the day, and it's kind of scratching that same itch. You know, the other thing that got ruined by Bitcoin mining. God, I still can't believe that, man. Like, they were so desperate for any kind of income. Like, they were in a death spiral and a half. Yeah, hopefully people will round the corner on AI sucking. On generative AI, I should say, not just AI. I'm not gonna lie, I have been tempted to look at like a pre-built, but you do save a lot of money by doing it yourself. These guys are one-shots with a bow. Or maybe I hit that guy already. I mean, I've been holding off on a PC upgrade for 12 years now. The machine that I'm streaming on, I built that back in 2012, so it's probably time for an upgrade. Hang on. Did I miss a key somewhere? Or I might have missed a door entrance. Pre-built's have been cheaper than the base components? Really? Hmm. I gotta look at a part list and see what it would be like then. Because boy, it sure would be a lot more convenient, but... Actually, wasn't there like a crystal barrier over here? $300 gateway laptop from Walmart. Oof, oof. You do what you gotta. What is the layout of the spikes in this room? Alright, I can just one-shot these guys with bows. I'm glad that they do have weaknesses, like enemies specifically, so it's not just a matter of getting the best sword you can. Like, the bow remains useful. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of tempted to get like a gaming laptop, but I don't think those are... You can't really do a whole lot with them once you've bought it. 50 coins. Give me a piece for a chest. The odds of it being something I want are pretty low. Actually, I think I can kill Anti-Fairies with the Blood Sword too, can't I? Yeah, I can. That's another thing I never really tried, was killing Anti-Fairies with Blood Sword. Nope. Guess where I'm going. Yeah, maybe like you can get RAM, maybe a bigger hard drive, and that's usually kind of as far as you can go. Those graphics cards now are so fucking huge. Like, you're just not getting that in the form factor of a laptop without spending a shit ton of money. Yeah, if you're moving around a lot, obviously it makes sense, but I'm primarily, you know, sitting down at a spot to stream. Portability would be nice, I'm not going to lie. So I guess this, honestly, the magic powder kind of becomes even less attractive as of an option, because the blood sword can just kill anti-fairies. Of course, you know, you do have to be able to hit them, which I'm having a hard time doing. Guys can't go one shot by bow. The other problem is laptops are just more susceptible to damage in general. Like, obviously, yeah, now SSDs are a thing. You don't have to worry as much about damaging the hard drive when you're moving it around, but... That's really not the secret? Is it a loser? Oh, wait. No. Huh? Huh? Well, it can't be to the left because I've opened that door already. It's really not that. Oh, it wasn't a loser wall. I just walked to the wrong spot. Come on, give me a red one. That's not bad. Yeah, I can move between fireballs. I've played a shmup. I've played ZeroRanger. Maybe I should be using my cape here. Got enough magic. Also, since I'm going to be heading to Australia in, like, December, having a laptop would be nice for that as well. Because are they doing, like, updated models of Steam Deck that's more like, recent hardware, or is it just going to be the one that they're doing and that's it? Have they announced it all? Steam Deck 2 or 3 or whatever? That's kind of the thing that worries me, is like, yeah, Steam Deck is good for a lot of games, but... it will fall off over time. And especially if you want to do like a lot of custom stuff and add stuff onto your Steam Deck, it's going to be even more. Plus for running stuff like emulators, that would also be nice. More powerful hardware. Waiting hardware is advanced to significant upgrade to Steam Deck. Okay. And now I have my key. Haven't gone down there yet. Oh god, now where was the key door? If anything, I might just buy a Steam Deck like when they're probably gonna put the other ones on deep discount. Get rid of them for the new generation. Because once they got the new Steam Decks, I don't think anybody's gonna want to pay for the old ones. Maybe they do. Shmups in general, like, hitbox sizes are tiny. At least for most, like, you know, bullet hell style shmups. Maybe we'll take you up that healing offer, actually. Oops, I thought I went through the door. Alright, time to see if I can figure out where the hell the actual key door is. That was the teleporter. Over here. I don't think it was through the teleporter. Ah, fuck it. I gotta gamble. Useless. Actually useless because we have the pendant. Also, speaking of gambling, the new Warframe is coming out in a few days, I think. Actually, I think it's tomorrow. And her whole gimmick is that you gamble, you roll dice, and if you get 3 6s, you become invincible, or you do like every status effect at the same time, or some goofy shit like that. They're also changing companions and stuff, so you don't just run a Smita Kavan and nothing else, because that's the one that boosts your loot. Oh, there it was. That's where the fuck was. Because in Warframe, if you're not familiar with the game, there are a bunch of companions you can bring with you on missions. They're like little, like, you know, your dogs that hatch from eggs, or you have space cats, or you have robots and stuff. And the biggest issue is that the only one that gives you a chance for extra resources, which, like, Warframe is a game where you're constantly wanting to get resources, so you want to get your Smita Kavat. It's only that one specific breed of cat that gives you resource drop-up. Oh, nice. Mr. Sword. I know that shoots beams if you're at full health, but I'm not at full health. Revival, protection. This is like... Yeah, you know what? Nope. Get out of my inventory. Never actually got the Master Sword before. I think this is the first time I've capped it out. Damn. Do I want to hold on to your, onto your pen as well? You can even kill those spike dudes, too. I didn't even know this works on Armos. Or not Armos, Beamos. Alright, fire. These guys are so what? I think they're 2 hits with Master Sword even. Alright, nice. And the nice thing is the sword beam is actually good. No, of course, it's the color I don't have. It does like a full sword swing worth of damage, I believe, rather than the stinky fighter sword damage it does in Link to the Past. Don't think you can pick up rupees, but you can also break pots and stuff from a distance. If that is a concern. No, my beam. my beams, no. Oh wait, that's the one-way door. If I go there, I have to do the entire loop around again, I think. I like the saxophone in this arranged, damn. Really fucking good album, by the way. They got a lot of good people to work on this. They got Raito to work on this. They got the Undernight and Melted Blood guy to work on this. I don't remember if his song came up already. I feel like it might have. Let me see real quick. Let me look at my directory. Oh no, this is it. This is literally it. Thank you, fucking immaculate celestial timing. This is the Raito song. Because I remember he covered The Sea Is Returned. Nice read. Thanks, I play fighting games. Sometimes. Not as much these days. I need to play more. Oh no, they're right. You can go this way. Whoop. I'm sure Raito's done a song for Shmup before. Would not surprise me one bit. Oh, you know what? I'm immune to spikes. I keep forgetting I bought the pendant. I get to break so many rules right now. Alright. Speaking of breaking rules, it's Moldorm time! Yippee! Oh, here we go. Really? 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 Oh, we're doing this, huh? We're doing this, huh? Alright. Love that for me. Love that I bought the health pendant. Ugh. Nope, you can't do the spin attack, so you become immune to hits. Not allowed. Yeah, the consequence should be you restart the level. It's too easy. Getting killed on respawn isn't hard enough. Okay. Thankfully, just had to drink a single beverage this time. God, I can't get over how perfect the timing was on being like, oh yeah, that's right, Raito did a song for this. And then immediately the Raito song comes up. I don't have the playlist open, by the way, I just had it all queued up. And I have it minimized in Winamp. Really whips the llama's ass. Don't like that name. Not a fan of Pinky Drinky. Actually, I'm immune to bombs too, aren't I? Hehe. Oh, nice. I think we're basically capped out on all the gear at this point. Because I'm pretty sure tunic and gloves and the shield all cap out at gold, so I think we're good. We're capped here. I'm immune to these guys too. Oh my god. Yeah, we're capped attack and defense right now. We're capped, no capped. On God, FR, FR. Yeah, stuff like the gore, I think you can actually turn that off. I don't know if it's an option here, it might have to be like in the main menu, but I believe you can turn off the gore and stuff. Because yeah, Zelda's not like a super bloody game or anything. Like, yeah, there's a tiny bit of blood when you stab Ganon in, like, Ocarina. want some arrows? What was that roll? Holy shit. Oh no. My beams. Alright, these guys, can I one-shot them? No. Oh right, it was boomerangs I think that kill these guys instantly. I haven't seen the hookshot in forever, actually. I think you can kill the fire bars with the Master Sword too. Pretty sure you can. Maybe not. Oh no, I think you can freeze them with the ice rod, but you can't, like, kill them. Nice throw. Oh, the beam is so nice. Oh, can you even light torches with the beam? That's funny. I could see them if Nintendo decides, hey, stop using our shit or we will sue you to hell, we will actually put you in jail. I could see them doing like a full asset swap and just putting their own original stuff in. Oh yeah, I can absolutely light these, that's funny. I don't know, I think it's just the one dev. The one dev working on it, so like, I don't know that they have a bunch of contingency tiles lined up. Wow, it sure would suck if I had to fight you all honestly, huh? Anyways, beam, beam, beam. I wonder if you can even stack like the beam. Okay, it doesn't reflect those. I thought it reflected every projectile, but apparently it does not work for those. Can also test and see if I can kill Beamos. I have so much money on this run too, holy shit. This run was a little privileged. I'm pretty sure we're not going to cap hearts, but like, capping attack and defense, and getting all these pendants. Like, we got a full bag before the village, I'm pretty sure. The level 3 bag. It's nice to see. You love to see it. Oh boy. I'm just gonna drop the pink one. That's the least valuable. Just in the rare event. I don't even know what I would want at this point. It's just heart containers. Heart containers is the only thing that gives me any real advantage now. I'm gonna find the crystal switch. That's a treat for future Andy. Can I kill these guys? Okay, no, Master Sword does not work on the red Beamos, at least maybe the green ones it does. Oh, I never went down here. I should probably equip something more useful than the citrine gemstones. Yeah, I think you might be able to double stack the beams actually if you like shotgun. Get 2 hits, or maybe I can just one-shot these guys with Master Sword now. Not actually sure how much damage it does. I just want to clear this out so I can come through this room for free later on. Alright, that'll be good enough. Because, like, I could see them getting upset about this game because it just uses a lot of assets straight up. Like, yeah, they're not charging money for it, but it's still very risky. How much does this heal again? 5 hearts. This would actually be better. Because I think it rounds up for bonus healing from individual hearts, so smaller healing items become better, I think. like little stacks of beverage, but we're not going to need them after this floor anyways, for reasons. We need exactly enough to heal a full bar, and that's it. That's all you need for the final boss. For Yaganim. See if I can find the crystal switch. I mean, they don't have to be getting ready to drop something to decide, nope, you're infringing on our copyright, we don't want that. Go directly to jail. Because, like, most fan games operate in a legal gray area, where, like, companies don't really give a shit if they're not charging money for it for the most part. I say for the most part because some companies will absolutely go after you. Nintendo. Sorry, got a weird cough. Where is this crystal switch? Like, it's gonna be glowing red. I'm gonna be able to see it. In a dark room, at least. I just don't know where it is. Oh, did I never go in this room? Yeah, this would be it. Oh yeah, you know what? You can absolutely shotgun with the beam. I mean, doujin games are a thing in Japan, but usually most doujin games are not made with Nintendo properties. Doujin games aren't also necessarily fan games. Doujin just means self-made, so it doesn't have to be based on another property to be doujin. Like, obviously, yes, Zone has kind of given his blessing for any kind of Toho game. If you want to sell it for money and use the characters and stuff, you're fine as long as you're not claiming to be an official product. It's just, yeah, Nintendo is, like, very, very protective of their stuff. If they just arbitrarily decide they don't want you to do it, then you get to decide, do you want to fight Nintendo in a legal battle? Probably not. Because I don't know how much money you have, but Nintendo probably pays their lawyers a lot more. How do I get out of this hell that I'm in right now? In the game, not in real life. That's the thing, like, Nintendo has this image of being like, oh, they're the friendly company, they're the family company, everybody loves them. Like, their games might be fun, but oof. They do some shitty things to small creators. Or people making, like, emulators. And that's the thing, like, it just feels so weirdly arbitrary at times. Like, we're just gonna shut down this Smash Brothers tournament. Why? How do I get back there? Like, what do they benefit from shutting down a Smash tournament? Absolutely nothing. Oh right, this room above me was blocked. Yeah, no other company on Earth. Let's not let Nestle off the hook here. I'm real curious to see how the Pow World thing shakes out. Yeah, I figured for sure they would have gone in on them like way earlier in like the game's lifespan. Yeah, no, I got you. Just very funny that you have to specifically clarify, sorry, the worst game company. Because, like, yes, obviously, you want to make sure that nobody can just lift your product just straight up and sell it for their own money. Like, yes, you don't want that. You don't want that to be a legal precedent. But at the same time, You don't want to have a situation where any kind of, like, fair use, where you're using something that otherwise is not being profited upon. I mean, Nestle has done a lot of awful things. Way worse than suing other companies for making a chocolate bar. I believe, I don't know if he still is the CEO, but one of the CEOs of Nestle has claimed water was not a basic human right. To give you an idea of how, like, fucking mustache-twirlingly evil they are. I think Nintendo is just like, I don't know, I don't think it's even just how long they existed. I think it's just like they arbitrarily do things like a fucking ghost or dog. But these are only 1 hearts of healing? Oh damn, it's kinda stinky. I'm sure it'd be more. I really don't even need these. I would believe it. I would believe that Nestle has a team of assassins. That when it is needed, they can just go out and send the quick bunny out. Have some friendly words with their opposition. So much damage in this room. I feel like the compass and map in this game kind of need a buff. They just need to not take up an inventory space, because they only last for 1 floor anyways. Oh no, these guys are just one-shots. Yeah, Hasbro sending the fucking Pinkertons after the guy who got the magic box set early because of the mistake they made. I don't know if that's Hasbro or Wizards of the Coast or whatever, but... That's weird. I feel like keys don't usually just spawn sitting there. They can actually parry the beam with the sword if they're lined up with it. Gee, I wonder who that's for. I think that's actually the first curse I've gotten since I bought the pendant. That's funny. I don't know that Nintendo has sent any kill squads, but they certainly will absolutely put put people in jail and just remove their livelihoods. It sucks to learn about things. It sucks to enjoy things because then a lot of times you find out how bad it is behind the scenes. Wow, I love this content creator, and they actually kick puppies in their spare time. That's great, that's fantastic. I love that. Oh, Mobile Line. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. A rare big chest. Yippee, I'm not gonna use it. I was gonna say I'll just use this, but it doesn't even help that much because we're coming up to the end of the floor. all these upgrades are not gonna mean jack shit once I go fight Aghanim. These guys scoop for one shot with arrows. No, the pendant just stops curses from happening, but you still get like the booby trap chests and adventurer curses if you search dead bodies. You know. Okay, there we go. It's one of those weird things where the pendant only really popped off a single time during the run, but like this far deep in, if it was something like the slow health drain curse, that would have absolutely been like a run killer potentially. Because then I'm basically on a timer when the Aghanim fight. And yeah, that's the thing that sucks, because a lot of times it's like, you know, you have people who want to do good, but they are still under the whims of people with a lot more money than they are, and unfortunately will control their livelihoods. Oh, right, we can actually access the crystal barrier now, so I think that was what was blocking us off before. Yep, all that entire level was to open up these 4 squares of the map. That's funny. Oh no, that's me hitting the bomb. They can't actually parry the beam, never mind. I thought they were parrying the sword blast. Sword blast. You can't hurt me in a way that matters. Actually, I kind of slept on the immunity pendant before, but it's actually really nice for the later stages here. The flying dudes drop bombs on you, and these guys, like, they're just a complete non-issue once you get it. Oh boy. Turquoise. Didn't find another red gemstone. Also didn't find another Zora fountain, but that's beside the point. Alright, so we're capped on health. All these items in the inventory don't mean anything anymore because Aghanim is going to take all my goodies. I wonder if you could carry in like a can of pop into the room or something. No, because you would have to remove it from your inventory. So you would actually have a space open. Actually, I wonder if you can pick it up from the ground, maybe? Let me test something real quick. Can you drop the gem bag? No. So I was gonna say, I wonder if I could drop the gem bag and then fill up my inventory with gems so that way I could pick something up. Because the immunity pendant would be absolutely busted here. I understand why that can't be used, but like, taking all your other goodies is kind of stinky. Anyways. This is the story of a wizard who wanted to become. You can double tap, actually. Yeah, not the Ganondorf, the Aghanim fight is just you throw bombs. This is like a gravity well attack, it pushes you off. Kinda lousy for a final boss. Again, I'm not gonna try and defend this. It's not good. Oh, too close. Yeah, it kind of does the same thing that Gungeon does. Where, like, the bonus boss is just, oh, you're playing Punch-Out now, actually. It's not really fun. This is literally it. You just throw bombs at him. Oh, well, a little too late. No, there's no Dark World or anything like that. Moon Pearl is to open crystal barriers without having to touch the switches, so it lets you... It's good for speedrunning, I guess, but usually you do want to clear out entire floors if you can. That's it. That's the fight. There's no second phase. But, like, they got completely rid of the, you know, the reflector thing that was cool in the original fight. But again, they said they kind of rushed it out to get the game released, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're gonna make a better one in the future. Yeah, no, I was saying how the dev straight up admitted, like, they were kind of in a... They wanted to finish the project and weren't really sure how to do it. They wanted to do something that would kind of, like, surprise the player, but the problem is, you get surprised one time and then that's it. The fight is exactly the same for everyone. You don't have to, you know, worry about your build, you know, all the things that make a roguelike cool, all the choices you make for which items you take with you, how you build your... you know, your character, how you spend your resources. It is just gone. You just throw bombs, that's it. Everybody has the exact same fight. The only upgrade that matters for the final boss is heart containers. Oh no, and I have no problem with making the Aghanim fight harder, because the original Aghanim was a pushover. It's just that in the process of making a harder Aghanim, it also takes away a lot of the interesting things about a roguelike. It just kind of turns it into, you have exactly one way to engage this boss. Which isn't super fun, because, like, you could have stuff where, you know, maybe you max out your sword and then you can reflect the beams or whatever. Or if you max out your shield, you can reflect some of the shots. Or, like, if you bring a magic rod, you can like, beam clash with the gravity well, stuff like that, you know? Bring bombs, blow up the spikes on the battlefield, make things easier. But they have said that there might be a new boss fight for version 2, so I think they are pretty open to the idea of changing it. Which is good, because I don't really like it as it currently stands. It's kind of stinky. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Definitely can't start another run of this, because it'll go another, probably at least hour and a half, 2 hours. But thanks for stopping by, folks. Hope you had a good one. God, it's weird, like, only having to post to one place now, not have to go to co-host anymore to update there. Oh, I need a little space. I wanna poke away at my Neo City some more. But hope you enjoyed it. Again, I think this game is really cool. It's just a couple things that I would change about it. The way that the final boss works, Moldworm tossing you into the pit over and over, general distribution of stuff like the kinstone pedestals and stuff, make those a little more consistent would be great. But that'll be it for me. I'll see you all on Thursday. I'm going to raid you all over to my friend Tiff. She's doing some sewing. She's making some bats. Go check her out. She does lots of cool stuff. Chances are, if you have seen my avatar, if you've seen Buck, she drew that one. But yeah, for like a first release, this is totally fine, I think. Outside of the final boss, like more good than bad. It's just the last bit really hurts it. So hopefully we'll see some nice future updates if they want to keep working on it. Because it is cool. I'd like to see more of this. Anyways, have a good one, gamers. I'll see you all on Thursday.